We're here at DeKalb County High School at the football field with the head Tiger football coach, Steve Trapp. And Steve, things look a little different out here. Tell us what's going on.
It looks a little bare right now. Over the last couple of weekends, we had a lot of good volunteers and people in the community that's come out and helped us get all the old bleachers out of the way. So, like I said, it looks a little bare, but we're just getting everything prepared right now. They've come in this week and started doing the grading and the dirt work for the new concrete pad so that the new bleachers can sit on. And those are set to be delivered in July. They said it would take a couple of weeks for them to put them up. So don't have an exact time frame on when everything will be complete, but everything's been hitting our time frame so far, and we're excited.
You're expanding the home section bleachers, putting in new and all that. Talk about from where it will extend to where it will extend.
Yeah, basically our new bleachers will be 14-yard line to 14-yard line. We're more than doubling the capacity on our home side. We could probably sit around 600 people on the home side up until this year. We should be able to sit about 1,300 on this one side. So that'll put our entire stadium, probably around the 1,700 mark. So just really excited about that, for our community to be able to come out and be comfortable, have a place to sit and not have to stand up around the fence the entire time. So doing some extra concrete work too. So pretty much the whole home side will be all concrete. That'll just keep everything nice and clean. And, if it is a little bit wet, keep everybody out of the mud.
And there'll be a handicap section.
Definitely,
I think.
Yeah. There's so many handicap accessibles built within the bleachers, so we don't have to have that extra handicap ramp that we used to have. The old bleachers didn't have the accessibility inside of the seats. That's why we had to have that ramp. But no, there will be handicap seats stretching from the 14-yard line to the 14-yard line.
So most DeKalb County Tiger fans will have a place to sit, most of them.
Definitely. On this far end, we'll have a ramp that wraps around. We'll have 3 different sets of steps to exit the bleachers. So the movement within the stadium should be a lot better. Definitely the seating capacity and the views, everything will be a lot better.
What's the timeline for getting it in now?
Well, like I said, concrete work, basically in June.
Right.
They said they hope to pour everything in 3 days once they get to that part. And then the bleachers, like I said, should show up sometime in July.
Right.
Depending on weather and everything, they said they could install all those in 2 weeks. So I'm hoping the middle of July, everything will have a resemblance of what it's going to look like come August.
You got plans for the press box too?
Yeah, definitely. There's so many people and jobs that have to get done, technology-wise. We live stream. We've got camera crews that's up there. DTC comes in, WJLE's in there. PA announcer, scoreboard, light operator, video board operator. So there's a lot of jobs that have to be done. And what we have right now is just we fill it up. So we're going to add a third story that matches that second story. It's just going to give everybody their own space and better sight lines also.
Okay, the lights are completed and have been for a while, right?
Yeah, definitely. We wanted to get those ready for graduation. So if they come to graduation, they got to see what those look like. A lot cleaner, a lot crisper, a lot brighter. They're back off the field. There's no wires overhead. There's no poles in front of the bleachers. So the sight lines out here are much better just because of the new lights.
Yeah, and back to the concrete, again, you probably mentioned this, but it's going to be all the way up to really the concession stand?
Yeah, everything in front of the concession stand, that little grassy area, all that will be concreted. So again, we could potentially put some tables out there for people to eat on, so kind of like a concourse area. So a lot of different things that we can do with that. But ultimately, like I said, it'll just clean everything up. Less mowing that I have to do right there a little bit, or my assistants. And like I said, just clean everything up and keeps everybody's shoes a lot cleaner.
Well, every year you find a way to make this place better and the program stronger, and you're doing it again.
Well, I mean, we've had a goal here, as a program, to make sure every year there's something that changes just a little bit, just to pique the new team's, interest, to make sure they understand that, they've got to go play. Stuff like this doesn't happen if we don't become a solid program or if we don't get out here and we play good and if we're not good people. So on one hand, it helps me coach the guys and just let them know, hey, that they have a responsibility to go out here and represent DeKalb County, because if it wasn't for DeKalb County, we wouldn't be getting the things that we're getting.
Yeah. School's almost out right now, but it won't be long and you'll be right back. Of course, you're not leaving. You're not going anywhere, right?
Nowhere. No, we start back Thursday morning, the 25th. That's when we start our summer program. We'll have a couple weeks off there at the end of June, 1st of July. Then we'll be back for fall camp.
Okay, Coach, best of luck and congratulations on the improvements.
I appreciate it. Thank you.